Good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. I'm your host with the most, Sonia Pinto, making sure that we kickstart this morning and this new week in the right way. Of course, I have some new music coming from Kenya, so make sure you stay tuned. Got so much lined up for you guys.
Na 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 na. Body, I wanna let loose. I got my foot to the pedal and my eye on the metal. I can't lose. Now how can I lose? See, I've been a winner from the start. I can only get better. Glowing like an evening star. Usinione vivio. Leonie open bar. Oh, so many open scars. It's for me and my broken heart. Don't hold me back. Let me go. Let me move my booty. Act a fool like Mooley. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Turn up tonight. way up. Let me turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Stop talking, usiniharibie mood. Acha nijiachilie nikiwa juu, usinikaribie nikibanju, nikiwa juu. Party ni party, nikibanju, tukizi burn. Leo ni open bar, ooh, so many open scars. As for me and my broken heart, don't hold me back, let me go. Let me move my booty, act the fool I'm rolling. Let me go, let me go, let me go. I do this, we just wanna turn up tonight. We wanna turn up tonight. Let me go, body to body, oh, body to body, oh, body to body, oh. I look expensive, let me go.
Yeah, she know that she a diva. She know how to bust up and wine. I just wanna come to a girl. I really wanna take up your time. And there's nobody else like me. Nobody else will want you and I. In your little tight jeans, I like when bad man, she calls you sexy. I really wanna dance with you sexually. And I don't want these women to text me. I really wanted you to come cure conji. Darling, won't you come text me? These women in the club, they keep checking me. And I don't even think that they sexy. Your body come through, it's possessing me. I need that so if you wanna leave this, if you wanna take your time, take your freedom. If you wanna leave just, if you wanna take your time, take your freedom. I need me a time and I needed advice and I'm making my wifey. That's why I needed me the right fit. That's why I feel like it's the right time. I look in your eyes and I see that you're smiling and you already like me. That's how I know that you're just like me. So baby, won't you shake that ass and wine on me now? You already know that I'm yours. Feel all the little light things, make you say the right things, and you know I'm already yours. Kilo there, kilo fair, what's the matter? She won't chop my money and my answer. I swear I go give her the banana. I swear, baby girl, what is the matter? What is the matter, baby? If you wanna leave, just if you wanna take your time, take your freedom. If you wanna leave, just if you wanna take your time, take your freedom. Baby, just take your time. Back up and wine, just back up and wine, and you know that this girl's so fine. We know the way that she fine. Baby, know your hips don't lie. Just take your time. Back up and wine, back up and wine, shawty. Just take your time. Take your time.
That is Caleb Owiti, Take Your Time, playing right here in the 5 a.m. club, where I'm bringing you that new music from Kenya. Now, I want us to get into the show properly, and you already know what I'm about to start with, which is morning affirmations. Did you know that you can manifest money, a job, and love with the power of affirmations? Now, positive affirmations can help you manifest the things that you want to bring. And I want to be able just to give you guys the life hack, because it is a trigger that you can use as a law of attraction and be able to just manifest all the things that you want. Do not allow doubts, disbelief, limiting beliefs, and negative thoughts spoil the positive energy that is here. And I'm telling you guys, always strive to think only positive thoughts when you can, because thoughts or things. Now, let us get into our morning affirmations for today. Our morning affirmations for today are going to be a manifestation just to manifest your dreams. So, they are as follows. My dreams easily turn into reality. I am attracting into my life the things I want. The future I want, I can be able to manifest it. The future I want is what I am going to get. I am achieving my dreams. I am living in a wonderful house, in a wonderful neighborhood. Everything I do turns into success. I am healthy and full of positive energies. New amounts of money are appearing in my life. I am manifesting more money and abundance every day. I am a magnet of abundance. I open myself to alignment with all that I am and all that I want to be. Those are our morning affirmations for today, just to be able to kick start your morning and of course your week. Wherever you are tuned in from, this is the 5 a.m. Club and you are tuned into Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Right on time, okay. Major keys, you ready? This is fire, fire. Yeah, Batman. Now till the problem, now till the problem. Siku ile baridi, sitajishuka kama upo kando yangu. Ikishika nami, una zaidi ya moto fire. Sita kidali kiuno kintaya. Skin chocolate Rihanna wa Ulaya. Umeupiga mwingi mama, you on fire. Angelina Rokabai, she is from Bunguda. Kwa mama Samia kule Karekai. Girl, make I love you till I die. Umetawala akili, kotamwa penzi la kusiridiki. Imezama kwa kisima chenye kina kirefu. Tena nitalipa mshahara, we meneja wa moyo wangu. Dokta wa pressure na stressi, unanituliza, unanoka baby. Acha nikuimbie, oh yeah, it's the way you do me ginger. Cause the way you love me, darling, the way you do my body, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you call me papi, the way you love me, honey, the way you call me daddy. It's only you and me. Rockabye, baby, rockabye, baby, rockabye. I need you, rockabye, baby, rockabye. Straight to my belly tonight, rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna need you, rockabye, baby, rockabye. Straight to my belly tonight. Nyumbani sifosiwi mwenyewe narudi tu. Nikiwa mbali naye nahisi namkosa. Moja mbili haikaingi mkosa. Sibure kuna kitu umenifanya. Kama kuroga umeniroga vizuri. Nipe namba ya mganga nimwambie baby aongeze dawa. Ukiniita nguvu zinanisha. Nalegea kabisa kabla ujanishika. Mwenzako bebe ukiniita nguvu zinanisha. Sijafa ninasikwa ujanja wanisha. Rockabye baby, rockabye. I'm gonna need you. Rockabye baby, rockabye. Straight to my belly tonight. Rockabye baby, rockabye. I'm gonna need you. Rockabye baby, rockabye. Straight to my belly tonight.
just want you to stay. It ain't right the way you shake these chains so tight. I guess I'm here to stay. It ain't right. So light. It ain't right. It's always pick and choose between me and you. So we planned all up, but all I got was bitter fruits. No, I sigh, babe, when I think of you. And I want you out of my head, but when we make love, I forget. I want you out of my head. I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you. It ain't right to make me feel this way, so like that I just want you to stay. It ain't right the way you shake these chains so tight. I guess I'm here to stay. It ain't right. So light. It ain't right. So tight. It ain't what I need or what I want, but you understand instead of moving on. It's just what I need or what I want. 'Cause right where I'm time, there's only one thing on my mind. It's you, it's you, it's you. And it ain't right, no, it ain't right. It ain't right, it ain't right, no. It ain't right, it ain't right, it ain't right, no. It ain't right to make me feel this way, so like that I just want you to stay. It ain't right the way you shake these chains so tight. I guess I'm here to stay. It ain't. Honey, can you hear that? Think of me. I'm talking to you, dearest. Think of me. It ain't. Honey, can you hear this? Think of me. So, honey, can you hear this?
He said that he wanna watch me whining, that I should take my time, it's getting more exciting. Eh. He said that he liking my body, I should take him slow, he wanting me most likely. You got everything and it's all on me, giving me the bounce like a trampoline, leaving all my friends for your company. You never like all the girls I meet. You got everything and it's all on me, giving me the bounce like a trampoline, leaving all my friends for your company. You never like all the girls I meet. Wind your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm perplexed. Later tonight, so to pull up to my place too. Paka kesho, tukuwe na session. My karetu, wind your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm perplexed. Later tonight, so to pull up to my place too. Paka kesho, tukuwe na session. My karetu, wind your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm perplexed. Later tonight, so to pull up to my place too. Paka kesho, tukuwe na session. My karetu, wind your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm perplexed. Later tonight, so to pull up to my place too. Paka kesho, tukuwe na session. My karetu. Wait, let me see you shake, 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 shake. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Thank you, got what it takes, yeah. Wait, let me see you shake, 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 shake. Rotate, rotate, rotate. and it's all on me. Giving me the bounce like a trampoline. Leaving all my friends for your company. You never like all the girls I meet. You get everything and it's all on me. Giving me the bounce like a trampoline. Leaving all my friends for your company. You never like all the girls I meet. Wind your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm on flex. Later tonight, so to pull up to my place too. Paka kesho, tuko in a session. Margareto, wind your waist, baby you're fine, son, I'm on flex. Later tonight, so to pull up to my place too. Paka kesho, tuko in a session. Wind your waist.
That is Mpaka Kesho by Umoja Sounds, playing right here on the 5 a.m. club. Loving the new music out here in Kenya. I'm talking as new as 10 days ago. It is about that time we build our vocabulary together, yeah? And these words actually are very new to me, so we're gonna be learning together. I usually bring you guys 2 words of the day, one in English and the other one in Sheng. Our English word for today is concatenate. Yeah. It really is a tongue twister. Concatenate is a formal word that means to link together in a series or chain. Concatenate is a fancy word for a simple thing. It means to link together in a series or chain. It's Latin in origin, formed from a word combination of con, meaning with, or concat, which means chain. The word chain is also linked directly to catena. Concatenate can also function in English as an adjective meaning linked together. Isn't that so interesting? So kama mse anasema ebu to concatenate, let's link up together. More common than either concatenate is the word concatenation, used for a group of things linked together in a series. So there you have it. Our English word for today is concatenate. Nacha niwaambie, I am really trying to build my Sheng. You know, with the advancement of lingo coming up, this new slang, or should I say Sheng? Nacha niwaambie, I'm really trying out here. I'm trying to learn the new Sheng in the streets and its meanings. And you know, our Sheng word for today is Thiang. Thiang. Very, very interesting. It's like, hey, how you doing, that Thiang? But no, Thiang means a smartphone. Specifically, the new high-end phones, not izo mulikamwizi. So our Sheng word for today is Thiang. Today is Make It Monday. That's our theme for today's show. And you know, I am super excited and blessed just to be here with you guys as we start our new week. I hope the weekend was kind to you. And you know, I'm just super, super excited because I have so much lined up for you guys. So, msiende mahali. This is Radio 254.
Najua unapenda navobombadia kifuani kunikumbadia. You are my baby, my queen, yani malikia. My baby, rangi ya chotara na kuwaza my baby, wanataka ni fukara. My baby, rangi ya chotara na kuwaza my baby, wanataka ni fukara. Falling, let me fall in love. Falling, let me fall in love. Falling, let me fall in love. Falling, let me fall in love.
Yo, Sean.
Mapenzi ni safari, ishapanda yangu gari. Wangu ni hodari, ila kwake misihami. Wengi wamtamani, awependa ishi nami. Na bado tsunami, yeah.
atakinitenda. Siku zaenda, mwisho wa kalenda, bado nampenda, atakinitenda. Siku zaenda, mwisho wa kalenda, mimi nataka kuwa nawe kila masaa, niwe nawe. Mimi nataka kuwa nawe kila masaa, niwe nawe. Falling, falling, nime fall in love. 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 Moyo wangu shakubali, even though you look down on me. Mapenzi ya siku nani, singependa kae mbali nami. Kuna wengi warembo, wangependa niwe nao. Kwa mienendo, vitendo, zinafanya niwe kwao. Napenda when you shake your body, shake it, shake it, shake your body. I love it when you call me honey, call me honey. Falling, falling, nime fall in love. 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 Falling, falling, nime fall in love.
She got a reputation for being a girl with a little bit of bite. If you stay on her good side, everything will be alright. She just wants her freedom. She wanna go where she wanna go. If you try to catch her, there's no telling how far she'll go. Said eeny, meeny, miny, moe. You can't catch a tiger by her toe, but if you do, don't let her go. She's a whole lot of woman, don't you know? You gotta please her, tease her. Beware when you turn off the lights. You gotta hold her, love her, but don't try to tame her right. Said eeny, meeny, miny, moe. You can't catch a tiger by her toe, but if you
तू वार दे दुनिया तैनू जिन्ना प्यार करा ओना कर तू मेरी जान तू हसीने लागी जा तू वार दे दुनिया for my love, sexy girl in my pullover. Baby, come and one closer. If you show me love, I'ma show you love. And if you show me hate, I'ma show you hate. Cause I could burn the world down, see it in my face. I promise I give you the world on a golden plate. What? I'm going hard in my bendo. You don't like me, but you want for love. I cannot beg you for my love, my love. Oh no. Every time when I ask you, you don't know. Spending money, you don't wanna go low. Baby, she told me just go slow. Oh no. Ainu jinna pyar kara, ona kar tu meri jaan. Tu hasine lagi ja, tu var de dunia. Ainu jinna pyar kara, ona kar tu meri jaan. Tu hasine lagi ja, tu var de dunia.
Anashine kama mlinga ni star kama Iram. No rush anataka tuma. Anashine kama mlinga ni star kama Iram. No rush anataka
na mutalisha juu yenda kona keys. Chilling kwa hood baby bunda pata peace. Unaponga so fly kama kapeti Aladdin. Aye, mini genie so make any wish. Na do any shit juu nataka kuku please mom. Aye, juu nataka kuku please. Na do any shit juu nataka kuku please mom. Aye, juu nataka kuku please. Aye, na mutalisha juu yenda kona keys. Chilling kwa hood baby bunda pata peace. Unaponga so fly kama kapeti Aladdin. Aye, mini genie so make any wish. Na do any shit juu nataka kuku please mom. Aye, juu nataka kuku please. Na do any shit juu nataka kuku please mom. Aye, juu nataka kuku please. Aye, she a 10 like Thames lakini Johnny Banks only 10 times 10 Jake kwa cuff me bro maybe kwa sell. Ame fall for that but she really can't tell. Amechochona mafala tina day Chantel. Ametoka umo ina na deni push ina. Bro niko broke na nataka twende dinner. Bills on me na paycheck mi sina. Make a wish na come ki John Cena. Naponga left winger man's mini sad. Money too sina ni money too sina. Okay.
Skia na muita Alisha juu yenda kona keys. Na kudigi sana ningetaka kuku please. Mdagi radi yangu nijikute on my knees. Tutoroke jo kwa beach mnazi hivi na kabreeze. Na baby all day kama feti wap unge come my way. Sato ni kuchill tutoke Sunday. Na unge kuwa ngoma nge kuplay all day. On my mind all day ka ias replay. Na wejua tu ni true. My time nanihitaji sunajua ni impromptu. My time tumekosana na asikianga tu udu. Na kitu minta do ni my love to kuprove. Ni kuoneshe Johnny true. Johnny true. Ati ni true. Ati ni true. Na kitu minta do ni my life to kuprove. Ni kuoneshe
na mutalisha juu yenda kona keys. Chilling kwa hood baby bunda pata peace. Unaponga so fly kama kapeti Aladdin. Aye, mini genie so make any wish. Na do any shit juu nataka kuku please mom. Aye, juu nataka kuku please. Na do any shit juu nataka kuku please mom. Aye, juu nataka kuku please. Aye, na mutalisha juu yenda kona keys. Chilling kwa hood baby bunda pata peace. Unaponga so fly kama kapeti Aladdin. Aye, mini genie so make any wish. Na do any shit juu nataka kuku please mom. Aye, juu nataka kuku please. Na do any shit juu nataka kuku please mom. Aye, juu nataka kuku please. Aye.
killer, yeah.
Garce on the beat.
Got you fly to the city when the night fall. Drop the top, yeah, we sliding, it's a night crawl. Money green, lighting neon in the nightlife. Shorty rocking with the keys, so she my type. Shorty stepping in them Jimmy Choos. Diamond dancing round the neck, playing peekaboo. Flashy lights, we popping bottles, deja vu. On the grind, gotta move into the rhythm tune. Girl, you come move. When you step up in my door. Put your legs up on my shoulder. She tell me don't you stop, she tell me don't you stop. You say me what you can't move. Girl, I want you step in my door. Put your legs up on my shoulder. She tell me don't you stop, she tell me don't you stop. Oh no, Casanova. Dancing on the floor like we in a trance. Oh baby, I'm your Casanova. Shorty take a chance, join in this romance. Gotta be your Casanova. We setting distance, so we setting distance. Together under the moonlight, baby, would you mind if I just want dance? With you, the anaconda. She tell me she wanna ride the anaconda. Girl, you want an over 10, you give me boner. Together nobody try put us asunder. Girl, it's your body massage it. No, don't tell nobody about it. Yeah, me love you, now you rewind it. No, you are the only one I see. Yeah. Got me when you come up. When you step up in my door. Put your legs up on my shoulder. She tell me don't you stop, she tell me don't you stop. You see me want you can't move. Girl, I want you step in my door. Put your legs up on my shoulder. She tell me don't you stop, she tell me don't you stop. Oh no, Casanova. Dancing on the floor like we in a trance. Oh baby, I'm your Casanova. Shorty take a chance, join in this romance. Gotta be your Casanova. We setting distance, so we setting distance. Together under the moonlight, baby, would you mind if I just want dance with you? Got you fly to the city when the night fall. Drop the top, yeah, we sliding, it's a night crawl. Money green, lighting neon in the nightlife. Shorty rocking with the keys, so she my type. Casanova, dancing on the floor like we in a trance. Oh baby, I'm your Casanova. Shorty take a chance, join in this romance. Gotta be your Casanova. Dancing on the floor like we in a trance. Oh baby, I'm your Casanova. Shorty take a chance, join in this romance. Gotta be your Casanova. We setting distance, so we setting distance. Together under the moonlight, baby, would you mind if I just want dance with you? Casanova, dancing on the floor like we in a trance.
That is Casanova by Kim Life, playing right here on the 5 a.m. club. Now, wacha niwaambie, there is so much talent out here. All these are new songs that just dropped 2 days ago. Na kuna mse ameniuliza, yo, Ebu, is this all Kenyan music? Yes, let me tell you, this is all Kenyan music. So when people say that Kenyans hawananga mziki mzuri, wacha niwaambie, tell them, please go listen to Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content. I want to shout out Kibai. He is out here. Amesema wacha nisikize Sonia Pinto asubuhi ya leo on Radio 254. And I want to shout out to everybody who is tuned in. Now, we are kickstarting our week. And what better way than to listen to Radio 254 and of course, you know, start talking about things that actually matter. So we're going to be talking money talks, money management topics, yani, and I want us to be able just to talk about money. And you're probably wondering, okay, I need money. How do I make money? Well, I have 9 topics that I want us to be able to get into, you know, just to be able to build our financial literacy. We're going to be talking your net worth. We're going to be talking budgeting. We're going to be talking saving money, investing, managing debt, taxes, financial security against fraud, using insurance. Yani, the bottom line is we are talking money seriously right here on the 5 a.m. club. So mskende mahali, because after the music break, I'm gonna come back with all these topics and we are going to dive down into money, because we are making it right here on the 5 a.m. club. Let's get back to the music. Our hashtag is hashtag 5 a.m. club and our Twitter handle is at radio254.
I ain't been with no one in a long time. Open up a friendly come and jeopardize my soul. If I let you hear about it, then it toka, yeah. Not I love, but I keep sabotaging, yeah. Not I love, but I keep self-sabotaging, yeah. Kabujani toka, let me talk. I ain't been with no one in a long time. Open up a friendly come and jeopardize my soul. If I let you hear about it, then it toka, yeah. Not I love, but I keep sabotaging, yeah. Not I love, but I keep self-sabotaging.
Acha nibonge kabla hujasonga, self-sabotage no maana alinitoka. Baby you my music, mvasi yako mina roka. Leo hadi my bro watafanya tu kungoja. Your love I can't get enough, so funny ku come today. Atarisha ground we play, unasema I never ne. Polish juke way, niliunguza the game. Play rough kabla ya safe, kabla uzidi let me say. Bena die your love, wanda pia itoka. Like umechoma mama mwambe rapa ndo anamtoka. Jia fit machimbala clovers tukitoka. Itakuwa sade my world ukisonga. Yena die your love, die pia itoka. Yena die cash ndo wajua tukitoka. 5% tinta watu cheki tukisonga. Usisonge but pia kan lazima neza toka.
Kabujani toka, let me talk. I ain't been with no one in a long time. Open up a friendly come and jeopardize my soul. If I let you hear about it, then it toka, yeah. Not I love, but I keep sabotaging, yeah. Not I love, but I keep self-sabotaging, yeah. Kabujani toka, let me talk. I ain't been with no one in a long time. Open up a friendly come and jeopardize my soul. If I let you hear about it, then it toka, yeah. Not I love, but I keep sabotaging, yeah. Not I love, but I keep self-sabotaging, yeah. Yeah, ndizi, imekuwa long time budo, umepotea sana. Yeah, check it. Leo ni kuzoza, niko ching na munguka. Niko ching na munguka, leo ni kuzoza. Niko vijiti, 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 vijiti. Bend over, I 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 bend over, bend over, bend over, bend over, bend over, bend over. Maze vile napenda penda, na vile kwanza mipendanga hizo vitu, na vile umeshika tight kama pingu, na kwanya mimi nashikwa na kigugumizi. Kwanza vile kwanza uko down below, unafanya mimi ninafinika down below, unafanya mimi ninapini kama nimeshikwa, na vile uko fite unafanya nashikika. Tinchi, 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 jani kutichi, vile sio vile kwanza sicheza yani kuzaza niko jing na muguka niko jing na muguka leo ni kuzaza niko vijiti 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 bend over I 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 bend over bend over bend over bend over bend over bend over nikisiti kipatika sipasi tingiza patenya ni kritika nasikia unatoka mtawe ni sitika sipasi fanya challenge ya kitikita ati tikita tikita asi tikita okay tikita asi tikita okay tikita check when I saw design goda tikita mtana mada sana kama shaka ola ni kama pusi flani imenibeba ka corona amejibeba fiti naweza mitakuda amelewa katapika leo ni kuzaza niko jing na muguka niko jing na muguka leo ni kuzaza niko vijiti 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 bend over I 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 bend over bend over bend over bend over bend over bend over
Before she didn't know me, now she know me. Cause I'm dropping in a Roby. Before she didn't know me, now she know me. Cause I'm dropping in a Roby. This the Kenya flavor, you should know it. Baby, you should know it. Cause I've been dropping hard in a Roby. Dropping in a Roby. Yeah.
I got cash on my way. Now I always gonna try no. And everybody looking crazy, cause we making racks up in Nairobi. I'm on the wave, I'm on the sands. Look at the beat we chosen. Elegant beat we chosen. Wearing on me we chosen. She riding the dance we chosen. Look at the wrist it's frozen. Too far for our play. It's my symphony. I got racks on me and they know I ain't kinda fit it. I just do this for the realest, do this for the realest. I just do this for my gang, do this for the realest.
Before she didn't know me, now she know me. Cause I'm dropping in a Roby. Before she didn't know me, now she know me. Cause I'm dropping in a Roby. This the Kenya flavor, you should know it. Baby, you should know it. Cause I've been dropping hard in a Roby. Dropping in a Roby.
Yeah, shopping in Nairobi, bet you acting like you know me. But see, ile siku ulisema I'm nobody. Shika zile jomos, money all over my body. Man, I got the shivers and I'm smoking like a Molly. You are not a ranger cause you don't have power on me. Niggas use a dog but I ain't talking about P-Body. You know I got options, I can stay if you're not worthy. Drinking all this liquor, got my mind, you're acting foggy. I'm here in Nairobi, back and trusting anybody. You know how it goes, I'm not just for everybody. I see W's like my vision getting blurry. I'm talking about winnings, might just go get me a trophy,
Cause I'm dropping in a Roby. Before she didn't know me, now she know me. Cause I'm dropping in a Roby. This the Kenya flavor, you should know it. Baby, you should know it. Cause I've been dropping hard in a Roby. Dropping in a Roby.
Yeah, hey. Kuno meji rank up among the best. Tell you nigga me na make no count the hell out of 10. Kuno meji rank up among the best. Tell you nigga me na make no count the hell out of 10. Yeah. Niko 0, niko out of 10. I told you nigga niko 0, niko out of 10. Niko niko 0 niko out of 10. I tell you nigga niko 0 niko out of 10. Neza kuchase solo ama ni hold up gang. Neza dungia oklodina ukule lap na face. Neza chill ni kushow hizi street nani boss. Kauna beats to talk, kauna rini roll to pop. She like my song so nani na pray to God. She say I got this hard bars, neza use control. Feel it daily na make it count the same na make it sound. In case don't try to size, make it twice. Kuno meji rank up among the best. Tell you nigga me na make no count the hell out of 10. Kuno meji rank up among the best. Tell you nigga me na make no count the hell out of 10. Yeah, niko 0 niko out of 10. I told you nigga niko 0 niko out of 10. Niko 0 niko out of 10. I tell you nigga niko 0 niko out of 10. They me who move, they me who slide. One man stacky crowd, bad man back in town. Back up funny pow, the funny shout. Trapper stomp it loud, me chill kwa couch na light. 50 G's na push up, flip to fung your deal. Nichwani daily beat ni lags, your big deal. Trip ni full zip, trip ni lit but full is deep. Not funny, you're cool. Niko na dog over the street. 19 by boy me pain. Niko up and make me speak. Na rock na easy G's. Chafu see me watch a clean. So sorry we na kick. Kiatu ikosi tick. Bori we na feel. Hobby morning rock ya beat. Talk about the street. I do my shit. Gang ni lit. So we lit. We saw new trip. We bro new real. Flop repeat. Let's talk about the street. I do my shit, gang we lit, so we lit. We saw new trip, we bro new real, flow, repeat. Kuno meji rank up among the best. Tell you nigga me na make no count the hell out of 10. Kuno meji rank up among the best. Tell you nigga me na make no count the hell out of 10. Yeah, niko 0 niko out of 10. I told you nigga niko 0 niko out of 10. Yeah. Niko 0 niko out of 10. I tell you nigga niko 0 niko out of 10.
On the phone, I'm talking. All of a sudden, why you vexing? You already know you are me bestie. Whole heap of girl just texting. Me nah know them you investing. Coulda been a bad girl sexy. Me nah know them you investing. You already know you are me bestie. Hey you! Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Tell me why you jealous. Put down the phone. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous. Yeah, baby, is it up now? Come, baby, now, just pick it up now. Is it up now? Come, baby, up now. Come, take me, baby, just is it up now? Don't rush, come, baby, now, just pick it up now. Is it up now? Come, baby, up now. Come, take me, baby, just is it up now? Don't rush. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you. All of a sudden, why you acting up? All of a sudden, why you vexing up? All of a sudden, why you madding up? Tell me why I know you wanna mess up. You already know you want me bestie. Any girl try come test me. You already know that you got me. You already know. You already know. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you. Yeah, baby, is it up now? Come, baby. baby, now just pick it up now. Is it time now? Come, baby, up now. Come, tell me, baby, just is it time now? Don't rush, come, baby, now just pick it up now. Is it time now? Come, baby, up now. Come, tell me, baby, just is it time now? Don't rush. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you know me can't let you go. You know me love you so. You know me can't let you go. You know me love you so. I wanna know how you feeling. I don't wanna hurt your feelings. You know I really made it. I wanna know. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Right about now, yeah. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous, baby. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous. Tell me why you jealous. Is it up now? Come, baby, no, just pick it up now. Is it up now? Come, baby, up now. Come, check me, baby, just is it up now? Don't rush, come, baby, no, just pick it up now. Is it up now? Come, baby, up now. Come, check me, baby, just.
That is Why You Jealous by Arrows and Spears, playing right here on the 5 a.m. club. We are about to talk about money, a very sensitive topic to most people, but a very crucial one because I feel like we need to be talking about money because we talk about money every day. So I want to be able to talk about money and just to be able to build our financial literacy as the times get tougher and they just increase our taxes. So first, I want to be able to talk about what roles does money serve us. And there are three basic roles. First, money serves us as a medium of exchange. It helps us buy things from one another. It is a lot easier to use money than to barter trade or to try and exchange an item for another because those are the things that we used to do back in the day. So gone are those days. We all use money to buy things as a medium of exchange. But this brings us to another role of money. It makes it easy to set prices rather than having to set prices in terms of all sorts of things. Prices are set in terms of money. How much money does it cost? What is the price? Everything has a price in terms of money is what I'm meaning. Money is said then to serve as a unit of account. That makes things easier too. And what I could be able to say is money serves as a store of value. That means we can save it and we can be able to use it in the future. We can store money for the future in different ways and in different places. We can even try and do things with the money we set aside to try increase its value by saving or investing it. So let me just tell you guys, our money isn't valuable in and of itself. Its value is in what we can get with our money. It's that purchasing power that it has. Yes, prices will affect the purchasing power of our money. If prices on average rise, that will lower what we can buy with the same amount of money. Rising prices therefore reduce the purchasing power of money. And wacha niwaambie, how everything has been going up is crazy. Nilikuwa Java the other day and I was asking how much a chicken pie is. Maze, chicken pie ni 350 sahi. I was like, wait, hold up. When did it go up? So they were like, hey, wacha nikuambie madam, kila kitu imeenda juu. And we are currently going through inflation. And not only just here in Kenya, but it's happening everywhere in the world. And they're like, by the way, the only thing that has not gone up ni dawa. And I was like, oh my God, this is so interesting. Everything is going up. So I was like, hey, wacha niwaambie, I need to up my A game when it comes to saving my money, when it comes to investing. And financial literacy is important because it's just having that understanding of financial workings and skills. And this is where you get to talk about budgeting, investing, borrowing, taxation, and financial management. And to be financially literate, you just need to be able to use everything that you have, the internet, the books, people around you, because you can learn so much. Let's talk about your net worth. Now, your net worth is the difference between what you own and what you owe. Yeah. So you're probably wondering, okay, this is how much I have, and this is how much debt I have. This is how much I owe person A, B, C. Now, to calculate your net worth, you need to add up all your assets. These include your money and investments, your savings, whatever is in your bank accounts. You could also add in your physical assets like your vehicle, your land, your home, gold, by the way, or just any other forms of assets. Now, why is this important? Because before you start anything, yani, you just need to be very honest with yourself, and you just need to be like, okay, this is what I'm working with. Yes. If your net worth isn't what you'd want it to be, don't let this be a discouragement. Jata mimi niko hapo. Let me tell you, I definitely need to build my net worth. Many start at or have a very negative net worth. Na wacha nikuambia, hata mimi niko hapo. The negatives, yes. And this is often due to liabilities such as credit card bills, yani labda uko na ka loan mahali, maybe you're just in debt, or maybe you are just that person who is constantly on zero, and it is okay. Now, once you've gained insight about your net worth, your next goal is to learn how to budget to increase your net worth over time as you save money and you're able to pay off your debt. So that is why it's important. Yani, right now, just calculate your net worth. Hata kama iko negative ni sawa. Si nimekuambia hata mimi niko hapo kwa hiyo negative, because let me tell you, I get money, but then I have bills. Like, I have things to pay for. If it's not food, if it's not taking care of somebody, if it's not taking care of myself, if it's not paying for the gym or paying for school or paying for, let me tell you, I'm constantly paying for a lot of things. And I thought to myself, this needs to change. So, do not worry, we are in this together. So after you have been able just to calculate your net worth, you need to learn how to budget. Budgeting is about learning how to be smart about your spending, making this one of the most fundamental topics when you're learning about money. In short, you learn how to allocate all your money by determining exactly how much you earn each month, or how much you earn and where your money is going. So how do you get started? Well, you're just gonna have to stay tuned. We're gonna take another music break. We come back and then we're gonna be talking about how to budget. Yani, today I've decided it's all about money. We're talking financial literacy. And after budgeting, we're going to talk about the taxes that have just changed so much and what you can do about that. This is the 5 a.m. Club.
sidai hapa takan muumia. Amka nao hujasikia. Amka nao na sidai after jua lai hapa misina isia. Takao uoga chungu nzima sinia. Takana ufia mina nia. Fungua macho nofia kazia. Fumbua pambo anzia pazia. Story time. Hapo before this rhyme nilizama kananga na nunge yobana, lakini this time I'll find my rhythm na mwamba juu yangu. Menoga hiswara juu yangu. Pay attention, story redemption angori wakati ni mine. It's time to rise up hey. Down ni ngozi ya njugu. Juu system si pamba si switch ya kulamba, na mina hitaji ya nguvu. Flex kama peacock, lakini wejwa si maringo. Ni kucheckmate juu iwes make kucheza bila kishindo. Hii life si contest, bata kufanya ukimbize kiconquest. Na ujishuku kandugu kwa market. Pocho lakini una budget. Vipoko zingine ni feto. Tajipata butwa kadia. Na headlights za ideas ni zile za we nasikia. Nalajipata na context. Yapata potea ni yote. Sasa yeye ni zizubunwasi. Mwelekeo imejaa wasiwasi. Kamba kwa shingo si necklace. Kiti kwa ground ni restless. Juma wazo overbearing na life ni scary, so death ikawa ni less stress. Ikai hapa takan muumia. Amka nao hujasikia. Amka nao na sidai after jua lai hapa misina isia. Takao uoga chungu nzima sinia. Takana ufia mina nia. Fungua macho nofia kazia. Fumbua pambo anzia pazia. Sikai hapa takan muumia. Amka nao hujasikia. Amka nao na sidai after jua lai hapa misina isia. Takao uoga chungu nzima sinia. Takana ufia mina nia. Fungua macho nofia kazia. Fumbua pambo anzia pazia. Ate K. Sounds across the nation, united in frustration. So here's a summonation. Ate K. Sounds across the dome. They won't leave me alone, and this is what we know. Kila mtu ni gangsta mpaka ipate disaster. Kila mtu ni hamster mpaka laps ipate ongeza. Bila stamina hopeless, better kitisha before iwe bitter. But heri kufeli to stagnation ni was misita pass.
Damn, Astro, that's you? Yo. Hey, bro, can you pass me that soda, man? Yeah.
Young nigga trap with the AK.
Yeah, okay. These boys be capping, we don't believe what you say, just tap it. Bench on best, I'm making deposits. Passing the sergeant just in my pockets. Niko na group ya wili kwa keja na ngoja niwapate. Moja lisema deventa tupange, moja kwa kichwa mwingine nipande. Mimi nilizama, buy me a casket, ayy. Biz mwingia kwa giza, wachi nikanibiza. Trapi mekiuka kanisa, Pikachu under we leaders. Biz mwingia kwa giza, wachi nikanibiza. Trapi mekiuka kanisa, Pikachu under we leaders. Number one at the check. If that boy switch, I'm banging my dress. We in these streets and they causing unrest. If that boy jealous, we get him depressed. Self-expression to me is a flex. That's what I use to get all this sex. Very soon I get back on my ass. Carry to church to all the events. Cause to na biz my meds. Mina record that king per head. Miniska kumindo ninge set. That girl she played you like cassettes. Cause to na biz my meds. Mina record that king per head. Miniska kumindo ninge set. That girl she played you like cassettes. Biz mwingia kwa giza. Watini kanibiza. Trapi mekiuka kanisa. Pikachu under we leaders. Biz mwingia kwa giza. Watini kanibiza. Trapi mekiuka kanisa. Pikachu under we leaders.
Baby on T, misi feti wapoa na dai kukuja my way. Mechi ya way, me pull up na 50 shades na seti za grey. Kani ngono na msuka kwa giza. Kini niga ntamwacha na shiva. Mambo vulai, waya stima. Check your figure, unanimaliza. I'm never gon' fuck on a shorty boy 24/7, got strap on my body bro. She atemba na shuku habari kan kwanza na bonga kilami. Ujibicha nataka takila kwa bechi ya demon na mini gorilla. Hajui mini sina na pesa ndo sina Godzilla. Usitake nkupate kwa giza.
Biz mwingia kwa giza, patini kanibiza. Trapi mekiuka kanisa, Pikachu under we leaders. Biz mwingia kwa giza, patini kanibiza. Trapi mekiuka kanisa, Pikachu under we leaders.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
hold you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm feeling so small. What's off of my head? I'm nothing at all. And I will stumble and fall. I'm still learning to love, just starting to grow. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. And anywhere I would have followed you. Oh, say something, I'm giving up on you. And I will swallow my pride. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. And anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Sevens music.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no.
Nadia, Alex on the beat.
Jamani mimi na baby wangu, ni ukweli wangu, si tunapendana sana. Mimi na baby wangu, kuna time na sisi tunagombana sana. Mwenzenu mimi na baby wangu hatuko perfect. Jamani mimi na baby wangu mambo waziwazi. Sometimes tunanuniana, sometimes tunachekeana, sometimes tunatishiana, tunachana na tuachani. Sometimes tunanuniana, sometimes tunachekeana, sometimes tunatishiana, tunachana na tuachani. Lele mimi na wewe, staki mwingine baby. Oh baby,
tuzeke mimi na wewe, staki mwingine baby. Oh baby,
lele mimi na wewe, staki mwingine baby. Oh baby,
tuzeke mimi na wewe, staki mwingine baby. Oh baby, we fight, yeah, we make up. I wanna see your face when we wake up, and I like it when you hold me.
forever baby, you're my lover. Haya mapenzi yana wenyewe, nisharusha mikono mara kadhaa. Ama mwenzi umeniroga wewe, juku kuacha imekata. Sometimes tunaluniana, sometimes tunachekeana, sometimes tunatishiana, tunaachana na hatuachani.
Ele mimi na wewe, staki mwingine baby. Oh baby,
tuzeke mimi na wewe, staki mwingine baby. Oh baby,
ele mimi na wewe, staki mwingine baby. Oh yeah,
tuzeke mimi na wewe, staki mwingine. Oh baby,
That is Maroon Commandos playing right here on the 5 a.m. club. Now it is time to get back to our topic. And before we took the music break, we were gonna talk about budgeting. So, how do you start to budget? Now, the first step you need to do is create a column for income and then another one for expenses for each month's budget. Now, you need to fill in accordingly and review your budget. Ideally, you're doing well financially when your income exceeds your expenses. Yes. Therefore, always try to lower your expenses as best as possible without downgrading your quality of life. For example, that doesn't mean that you should substitute your healthy meals for cheap processed snacks just to save money. Instead, you need to use your budget to help you switch up whatever you can be able to do without compromising your quality of life. Choose a budgeting method that works for you. There is one right way to budget. However, you can just be able to see out there what other budgeting strategies work best for you. And there's one that I know that is 50, 30, 20 percentage budgeting system. Using this percentage budgeting option is very popular for some people, and I've seen it a couple of times where you allocate 50% of your budget to your needs such as rent, your groceries, transportation, and then you have 30% that will go into your traveling, your dining out, just, sherehe as well can be put in that 30%. And then your 20% goes towards savings or debt repayment. Okay? And let me tell you guys, we live in such a technologically advanced era because you can definitely be able to go to your app store and there are different budgeting apps. Yeah. So please make sure that you go check them out in case that this 50, 30, 20 percentage budgeting system does not work for you. Or the first one that I mentioned where you have 2 columns of your expenses and the other one is for your income. So if those 2 do not work, tafadhali, just go to your phone. There are a couple of budgeting apps that you can be able to help you, and they're free. Of course, there are some that are free, just so that you can be able to track your spending. Yeah? Just be able to track your expenses throughout the month. And this is how you'll be able to know, okay, this is the best method for me to be able to budget. Now, there's something that people usually say, pay yourself first. This is reverse budgeting. Now, this method is very interesting because it works to help you determine how much you want to pay yourself each month. It helps to identify how much you want to put towards your savings and your debt goals. Whatever is left is what you can spend on. So, whatever happens, let me tell you guys, there are different systems, there are different ways, just like they say there are different ways to skin a cat. Yes, I will give you guys the same. So budgeting is definitely a key point when you are looking to up your financial literacy. The next thing I want us to talk about is saving money. Yes, this is another financial topic to learn about, and it is all about saving that money. Yet, it's no surprise that most people simply aren't doing it. Yeah, like me. And I want to be able to change this. So, financial experts recommend saving at least 10% of your income. when starting off to learn about savings, it's best to understand how to save money for specific financial roles. This way, you gradually learn about saving products and methods, including how to adapt and successfully achieve your savings goals, because you definitely need to have a saving goal. And there are different types of saving goals to learn about. You can have an emergency fund to cover any unexpected costs life throws at you. Wacha nikwambie, M-Shwari really helps me, because I'm able to save money and I'm able to lock it. I can be like, you know what? I want to save this money. I want to lock and forget about it. Or you can be able to just save some money, put it aside, and just in case of anything, you can be able to run back to it, because you never know what is going to happen. And I learned that you do need an emergency fund because you never know. You know how they say better safe than sorry? Yeah. Now, let me tell you guys, there is no magic way to save money. You just have to do it. Now, there are people who are really good at saving money and not touching it. Yani, they trust themselves that much. They're like, you know what? I'm just gonna have a piggy bank at home and I'm gonna save X amount of money every week or every month. I'm like, shout out to you, because for me, that's why M-Shwari works for me, because I know regardless I can lock that money and just forget about it and be like, okay, in case I really need it, you know. So for me, basically, that's how I save, and I save what I can. But you could save 10% of your income, which could help. And with saving, there, I'm not gonna give you guys like, okay, this is how you're gonna save. No, you decide what percentage you want to save, and I'm just gonna tell you that you got it because you know how much you can be able to save. The next thing I want us to talk about is investing. Yes, because we all do need to invest our money somewhere, and you can be able to invest in the Kenyan stock market. I have a couple of tips on how you can be able to to invest there, and then see how you can be able to make money, because isn't that what we want to do, is to make sure that we are putting money and we are being able to save it. So how do you invest? A lot of people probably do not know how to invest, because let me tell you, I don't know, with school, I feel like we're being taught the wrong things. Yani, these are the topics that we need to be able to learn. There are money market funds that you probably don't even know of or you've never heard about. Once you learn about how to manage the money you have, the next thing is just learning how to make more money with the money that you have. And one such way to make extra money is through investing. And there are different types of investment opportunities that you need to learn. You also need to learn their pros and their cons. And it's important to note that there isn't a perfect investment option for all. So before you start investing, please familiarize yourself with investing 101 terms that you will find mentioned in any investment topic or discussion that you get into. And I'm going to talk about these topics, of course, after we come back from the music break. This is the 5 a.m. Club. You are tuned to Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Overrated. Our maniga wako overrated. Underrated. mabis tuku inje
Kafanya busy, latest na niko leave. Manos pay attention hili goma la tease. Nimehang na watoto majiz wana freeze na tease wana ni please wamefall na mchizi. Bro, ZZZZ, ustume fair. Car wezi drive mom dead tembea. Hauna hao m'expire, mindo price bang buy. Boy mali out loud, noko mesikia vibaya. Na shukwa meniekea mchele. Ama ni ile mali ya mambele. Morale niko nae over ya pele pele. Hata mashine fanyi kazi kifika miaka 60.
Overrated.
Pop your pills, zuri says she wanna skill. Ashafungwa zipa, yodai kuona ndiyo amin. Nasikia niko underrated, lakini hakuna anacheza na mi. Pop that thing. Pop that thing. Pop that thing. West side, east side, man, you know what's up. Pop that thing. Pop that thing. Pop that thing. No shots outside, and you know what's up.
Yangu ni different. Hata commented hawezi comment. Corrected hawezi correct. Connected hawezi connect. Mabis tuku inje underrated. Hawa maniga wako overrated. Ni mapunda lakini wanaitwa zebra. Ni ma-HOD wa maths na wajui algebra. I'm not scared of them. I'm not afraid damu ni ya Eminem. Au ni makuku za Kenchik. Sini makuku za Waluya underrated. Overrated. 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 Hawa maniga wako overrated. Underrated. 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 Mabis tuku inje underrated.
Pop that thing. Pop that thing. Pop that thing. West side, east side, man, you know what's up. Pop that thing. Pop that thing. Pop that thing. No shots outside, and you know what's up.
When I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Wish I was a kid again.
I remember way back
when Manova stays from young. So Nilimarika stays from young. Nemo de mini big step but when him lil car up some. Say wanna fuck na me, aliwa baka kudeko hang. Inactive streets, wezi kuhang. Uchaisa fins, utakuwa cheka. Yo Nilimanova stays from young. So Nilimarika stays from young. Nemo de mini big step but when him lil car up some. Say wanna fuck na me, aliwa baka kudeko hang. Inactive streets, wezi kuhang. Uchaisa fins, utakuwa cheka. By 11 Morocco alishanichapia maho like Gianna Cash. 12 9 za Gerima 12 Warosho nilikuwa na magwash. 13 ilianza kibifa lilia ni swing akidhani nda squash. 14 youngest in charge Malina step ilikuwa ni bash. 15 imezoea lokale ole na luda ni seti kishash. 16 ordinary kwa streets gasa na nyoki test slash. 17 ilikuwa na jigas ukitry kwenye test na kuip splash. 18 ilianza gistreets nikicheki njege walidai ni dash. Tunachomi na dash.
Back to the basics. Back then I hang G couldn't get it. New generation screaming let's get it. Used to be fucked up, had to get straight. No brother in the sky elevate. Young MC, aka big step up. Too hot to let ice on the pepper. Pressure.
No need George, what's respect? Young black man with a fender in my own.
That's for new young lads. Dexter Soakley.
In my hood, that's from UVM Mens.
Manuva streets from young, Sonny Limarika streets from young. Nemo de mini big stepper, but when him lead car up sound. Say wanna fuck na me, alewa ipaka kudai kuhang. Active streets, wezi kuhang, uchaisa fins utakuwa gang. Johnny me Manuva streets from young, Sonny Limarika streets from young. Nemo de mini big stepper, but when him lead car up sound. Say wanna fuck na me, alewa ipaka kudai kuhang. Inactive streets, wezi kuhang, uchaisa fins utakuwa gang.
Edila kwanan kucho mengalega wandu selecta nage ke butende sti chorwa accelereta bebele mwani kiabo gizo kai kogige walji koni injini sorry kogiga ititi tairi niki bole chugi mangunda debis wena nyumo eme mwiru kwanet kombora chebongale eni mangyagas tileko kyatil Pagole achame niteke tobegele Uyu wangu yu Merametai Uyu wangu yu Meragose chan Mulelwe kwa Pebo inding ding Matunwe kwa Waipare bujwa uau Uyu wangu yu Merametai Uyu wangu yu Meragose chano Kiwire kwa nete wando chuka Kona motike moche laino Agam sienga tuganusin Kona melis kibor eno limba singoro Ole chogenu kotkot na nyungora Ijojo ni kwane kwa kure sambuso Amungia la sambuso enda ola kwe Ea chorwe Awa wendi yet kityo Samileji sambuso sutorugo butwa Awa besen Saib chimai ni goro Kinoib chimai ni kabaibai la kwe Kolenjongot ko chango ni buona tesengasi Abachor maini kap kirwoginde Kikisi buona gerotyo noibu Agetor chombingo yot koliba kachaliban Kugineu Machominane Wewe ni mtu wa kujituma wechichi Ribis wene nyungo eme Mwiru kwanet kombora chebongale Uyu wangu yu Merametai Uyu wangu yu Meragose chan Mulelwe kwa Pebo inding Matunwe kwa Waipare bujwa uau Uyu wangu yu Merametai Uyu wangu yu Meragose chano Kiaba kule blanga chep kosa iwe Girote weri Kule lakwet Matorate Lagachan niban Ole jaurashi chep kosa Ubirombi chan Kowine nenyon Betut age Nekyomi otepsen Atebenda Yo saita sole ngungone Kilenjo sis Nafanya na DCI Kwanyonoli uchunguzi nebo chorinde Nekoboli ragait Emboda Indonome ya kiwoi kostotene Kinamanguta mungi anende tainote Kikoboluti ragait efuliza Kaleda yo matibir tege buchichenge Anende suspect noni chenge wenye Kirirta yo aikwe kibaki chorinde Mabat kikisibu nyuki nyakirwaginde Yani feelings chikwa wen I deleted ya no memories we Unsaboted formato Woy Wachamina newe chichiyo Yo tuptube evidence o Akitunge twanwe gile hello. Uyu wangu yu mera metai. Uyu wangu yu mera kasecha. Mulelwe kwa pebu indingi matunwe kwa parebu chwa wow. Uyu wangu yu mera metai. Uyu wangu yu mera kasecha no. Ituptume evidence la kwete kap devi langat. Mwachini mwena longisa. Suka tuan mwena mbaba nigo. Inabroti maluljo. Ana uno fakason mwanariada. Iwatu amaritim deniso komilondiani. Benatrono inkeneni. Uno Kabirchi DJ Dana gole kwa nyoru tetai. Koro arya gole amangirito chon. Kotko chon ando songu.
Don't you just love folk music? That is Huyu Wangu Huyo by Kilel Jazz, playing right here on the 5 a.m. club. Yani, I'm just giving you that new Kenyan music, and I hope you guys are enjoying the playlist as much as I am. Now, we are talking about investing, and there are a couple of terms that you need to know. Yani, investing 101 terms that you are supposed to know. The first one is diversification. This is the practice of spreading your money across many different investments. Yani, you've decided, you know what? I cannot put all my eggs in one basket, so I'm just going to spread my money across all these different investment plans that I have. The next one is asset allocation. This refers to how you divide your assets up across all your investments. Then you have time horizon. This is a long-term or short-term timeline to invest. Yani, how long you plan to hold on to your assets before liquidation. The next is risk tolerance. This refers to the amount of loss you're able to take on from that investment. And what I'm going to start by telling you guys is, when you're investing, just keep in mind that you will lose some money, okay? Because not all investment plans will make you money ASAP. So you definitely need to be able to just know, okay, nitaweka pesa yangu hapa and it will definitely make me money, or it will not. So, you know how they say, high risk. Yeah? Yes. So what I'm going to tell you guys is about money market funds. Money market funds, which are MMFs, are currently one of the most popular investment vehicles in Kenya. This is because they invest in highly liquid securities like cash equivalents, government securities, and highly rated debt-based securities, therefore having a high degree of safety, which is what we are all looking into. They also offer relatively high returns to investors than traditional savings accounts. And I want us to talk about structure of money market funds. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering, okay, mimi sijui nini ni money market fund. So, a money market fund is a unit trust fund which is managed by a professional fund manager who invests the money you put in the fund in different asset classes, commonly referred to as money market investments. And these asset classes include commercial paper, issued by corporations to finance their short-term cash flow needs. Then you have treasury bills, T-bills, and treasury bonds. These occur when the government borrows money from the public, and fixed deposits are deposits in commercial banks. Now, a money market fund can simply be explained as a big pie. By buying units of the MMF, you are in essence buying a piece of the pie, which compromises commercial paper, treasury bills, and fixed deposit. This qualifies as an MMF investor to be called a unit holder. Now, you have the money market funds ecosystem. The parties involved in a money market fund are professional fund managers. You have your custodian, the trustees, and the auditor. These levels of accountability make MMFs low-risk investment avenues, which then you can be able to sleep well at night knowing that, anyway, I have put my money and I do know that I have some form of security. So you're probably wondering, okay, this sounds good, but Sonia, why invest in money market funds? You need to know that your scope for good return is there. Fund managers have various options to invest in. Therefore, the portfolio gets diversified, resulting in MMFs generating you money not only in one avenue, but they offer an average return of 8.9% that are higher than inflation rates of 6.5% and the rates offered by current accounts. Then you have your liquidity. Money market funds provide investors with liquidity because they invest in securities that mature in short periods of time and can be easily liquidated for cash. Now, this allows investors to come in and out of their funds at will. So you can definitely be able to say, okay, I want to liquidate my money as of tomorrow. So tafadhali fanya hiyo kitu. So why else should you invest in money market funds? There is a regulatory oversight. What does that mean? MMFs are licensed and regulated by the CMA, which ensures the investments are made under the scope of the law. Okay, the functions of the fund manager, custodian, trustee, and auditor are separated, which contributes to the security of your investments. Besides, I'm going to tell you guys that MMFs are low risk investments. So if you can just go and do your research, msiseme ati niliinvest alafu sema Sonia akasema. No. So please make sure that you go check them out, and please note that you should be very, very careful with where you invest your money, and not in MMFs only, but whatever route you choose to take. Tafadhali, just decide, okay, this is what I want to invest in. And if you are 100% sure, then please go and do so. Why you should also invest in MMFs is most MMFs have low minimum investment amount, as low as 1,000 shillings, which is affordable by people in most parts of the country. And I know 1,000 shillings is also a lot of money, but it is the minimum that you can be able to invest, which I think is a plus. So please, if you can, go read more on this and come back to me when you are happy. Because I've been thinking about investing in MMFs for the longest time, and I stumbled upon them very recently. I'm giving you guys all this and I just got to learn about them. So please do so. You're probably also wondering, okay, there is the Kenyan stock market. How do I start investing in the Kenyan stock market? Now, most people shy away from the idea of investing in the stock market, mainly because they do not understand how the market works. Others think trading in shares is only for sophisticated investors. Well, let me tell you guys something. It is a lot simpler than it appears. This is something that I'm also learning, and I want to start investing because I'm thinking, if I can, I just forget about that money and then I come again in 5 years. I'm so sure I'll have made a good amount. But how do you do that? Now in Kenya, the Nairobi Securities Exchange, NSE, is where investors trade in stocks. Consider the NSE as a big market where buyers and sellers virtually meet to trade. To begin trading, you need a contact. You need to be able to contact a stockbroker. This is a professional who will execute and who will help you buy and sell orders for stocks on your behalf. And you also need to set up a central depository system account, which is free, by the way. A CDS is free, so you can be able to start your account just like a bank account where you keep your money. This account will be where your shares are held. Now, in the past, shareholders used to be issued with physical certificates, but nowadays that's no longer the case. We have digitized. So to open a CDS account, one requires 2 passport photos and a copy of your identification card or your passport. Unlike a bank account, you can only open one CDS account. You can buy and sell shares between Monday and Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. ETA. Okay, excluding holidays, by the way. So, the minimum number of shares you can buy or sell is 100. Once you have bought shares from a company, you become one of its shareholders. You will be invited to the company's annual shareholder meetings, most of which are held around June. And what I know is attendance is free because I have an uncle who really invests in the stock market. You will be issued with the company's annual financial statement. Yani, you will have a breakdown of how it performed and its plans for the future. And before you invest in a company, please make sure that you also check the financial statements before and see how they're doing as of that moment. This will give you a clear sense of where the company is and where it's headed. Most listed companies in Kenya announce their dividends in the first half of the year. As an investor, there are some key terms that you need to be conversant with. And I'm gonna give you guys, of course, you already know I'm gonna say after the music break, because I want you guys to please stay tuned as we learn all about money together. I'm telling you guys, I'm also learning with you. So we are trying to make that money this year, regardless of the inflation, okay? We are gonna be financially literate by the time my show is over. You are tuned into the 5 a.m. club, and this is Radio 254, Yani, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Haibambi hii sasa, hii haibambi vizuri, ila sasa inabamba jioni hii. Hii sasa ndio iko juu.
Nimeamua ni kusema na kutenda, jaba ya marvele god beat akapela. Kwa nyingine ya mwisho tuanze kwa kera, kijana machachari sina bati ya Stella. Kwangu alikulisha yoka jela, that's the reason why me can't be jealous. For moka ni God, no favor, chazi aga how my hater. Hindi ko top, hindi ko top,
hii sasa ndio iko juu.
Hindi ko top, hindi ko top.
Ila sasa inabamba jioni.
We are moving from this to this, now this one God forbid. Tezi ka stand by on your feet, nyadela mukwa lit. Tezi move mbele on your speed, nyadela dekwa free. Akipiga chukua mwambie why pray. Nisiezi bonga juu ya taxi, now move to the left, then right. So to God is see you I like. Tezi piga luku nikose night. Sibadishi we don't do trial. Sisi hatuko same, na si chochi juu ya fame. You know you are crazy and this my friend. Na si chochi juu ya hindi ko top,
top man,
top, hindi ko top,
top of them, top.
hindi ko top,
Oh,
Hii sasa ndio iko juu.
Top man ting atusmile tumebonda mzing alijifurisha and I told man chill akajua si actor ma roadman still ila mabidinga design akadim na kasanywa tulikochokoza kuna shit tutafanya ukajiona soja kumbe timi na wanyama. I like to move it cheza na the boat on a movie ongeza baridi kama gunju ya nduthi man them stupid walikushow when you talk man ene walikudanganya when you joker kimi budo wesi bro ni machocha kali yangu kiango mambili kakazoza hindi kwa top sasa ya matop lager hindo level tunakalisha mapro rasa ekata kochino cheki vile mi ufanya hizi doba muzikula na zipiuka wanangoja ni flop chok mana tuma wazito waende shop mindo constant na sibatishi niko lock mana rockstar nimedunga tiki niko top
niko top niko top
Indeko top, TikTok, shore hizo zingine indo iko nimedunda nikitipto, leo tunaleta bedroom kwa sito niko maskani na EPL, afu kando kuna product ya EBL playlist kwa tu skeng, wakadinali na mangoma za sheng Super lipananga bea, hata sainko na nigana nitabei Neshana na ex, sijai regret, yoy niga iligeuka gay Mini niko top, wazi ni stop, I saw a spot and I took that shot Kutikok na madoba kwa stock, alhamdulillah nikatoka kwa block Mambo imejipa vizuri, mipango inenda tu nice Super memesha kiburi na ugeto kidogo tuka minimize check all eyes on me cause you know I'm the prize on top and the thing is inside this bitch won this bitch don't cry sarwa kuto
hii sasa ndio iko juu ila sasa inabamba jioni hii
Ay papi
It's burning, but not hurting. You've turned my world right upside down. This flirting, you spin me round and around. Why is it so hard to admit my feelings? I'm terrified of showing a sign. But every single moment you're stealing with your eyes. I guess I like you more than one night. Na 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 I guess I like you more than one night. Guess I like you more than one night, one night, one night, one night. Are you faking, mistaken? I hope that you won't do me wrong. Time wasted, but it's coming strong, so strong. Why is it so hard to admit my feelings? I'm terrified of showing a sign. But every single moment you're stealing with your eyes. I guess I like you more than one night. Na 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 night, na 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 night, na 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 night, na 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 na. I guess I like you more than one night. I like you more than one night. Guess I like you more than one night.
Hit though. They told me I end up in the pen, waiting for me to get locked up. Now they ain't happy again. Young OG stay bust up. Niggas want beef but they're not tough, or the talk is cheap and the blockers. Yeah, go ahead, talk shit then flee to the cost, bruh.
GOAT bado na kill your shit so basic I'm falling asleep. Limo Bentley bado na dream na songa upesi lazima ni win. Miukwaga heavyweight ama beast kuna cha kupli tukifika kwa ring. Piece of cake yeah that's what this is. Just give me a minute na madai bit. The reason na roga nataka kusikika Munes nikisikianga sauti yangu kwa speaker kani bizu na bonga puta karibisho si try to bring up stories ama free features. Talk about taking a pill ni biza kama Mike Pose na animal snakes na jificha. Trap and reels zote na wakilisha best rapper wako na mshuja kwa picha. Monday to Monday mina saka senti na hope ati one day maybe nita make it na feel it ni fupi ka weekend juu kitu na plan industry haiko ready ka music ni gode bas mimi ndo pedi I think imefika temenyu kuziseti nasikia hii rap game inahitaji saving so mimi na rap shit hadi ni ready up tunasonga cheki statistics hatu argue na mafala tuko past shit calling everybody please come see this on a ground artist ashakuwa big mara zote nimeonya mimi wasisikie nishakuwa major but sina kitambizi ukisimpu ku nje wendi lambistic but hata kibotuli yake na mali ni clean fast and furious design tuna move tuko hapa ku win there's no way tuna lose na take over wa show hii ni coup na hawako ready there's a beast on the loose mimi na Elon tuna belong kwa moon niko high kuliko the highest in the room nishalama wengi zitakuja soon for not to do kitu tunafaa kudu trust na love ndo kitu tunanga apart from brotherhood zingine ni scam tension shuka steam zinapanda 24/7 minute Taliban hisi maringo inaitwa standards kwa to beat ham party chance solo in crime sinaga partner nafika kwa block na fuck it up nime pull up kwa kibandit fuck it na run game kama athlete habits zimekuwa kama heartbeat yani ni lazima Johnny pump it hey cheki vile na wamada asasi ni nyime heshima sikupi nafasi came from the east side kama Helsinki shootezi hata jumini hatari GOAT bado na kill your shit so basic I'm falling asleep limo Bentley bado na dream na songa upesi lazima ni win miukwaga heavyweight ama bishta kuna cha kupitu kifika kwa ring piece of cake yeah that's what this is safe to say nishamadai bitch
waiting for me to get locked up now they ain't happy again young OG stay bust up niggas want beef but they're not tough or the talk is cheap and the blockers yeah go ahead talk shit then flee to the cost bruh they told me I end up in the pen waiting for me to get locked up now they ain't happy again young OG stay bust up niggas want beef but they're not tough or the talk is cheap and the blockers yeah go ahead talk shit then flee to the cost bruh
Just wanna make it big. Unajua haitaki hasira. Yeah. Praying for the days my bros could gold you could not pay. Kwa backyard tukichoma J mix ya homo kaniwe DJ. Skills ya mali piga wera nikimedi. How we taking it to top ni wase hanko ready. That's what I was meant for, you even cannot blame me. I just wanna get me telling my people we made it. Dengine hapo nitaamka nikiwa freshi. Dengine hapo plotting yangu naishi rent free. Dengine hapo hatungoji mwisho wa mwezi. Dengine hapo tuseme cheers we made it. My next door neighbor plug these days niko sorted. Morning kujipin mapema before nitoke. No enough sleep lemka zile za kwani ni shock day. But still I give thanks when I'm alive it's okay. Maintaining mental clarity quality 4K. Misheni kusaka maganjini zi pocket. Wananita stima huwa sishiwi na token. Mafalo alidozof wakitegea ni choke. Before opening the door confirm ni blessing ama nooks ndio ina knock. Limit your info hujui out there nandia na kustock. Oops I'm sorry skoni vizuri tabidi kule block. Looking at the bigger picture kuna vitu lazima crop. Keep off grass kuna manyoks give no trust we stay walk. These odds watafanya flop. Be a boss wajue how joke. We gon make it to the top. Millions iwe real si prop. Live on my G don't stop. Live on my G. Skizi ya mali piga wera nikimedi. How we taking it to top ni wase hamko ready. That's what I was meant for, you even cannot blame me. I just wanna get me telling my people we made it. Yeah. Dengine hapo nitaamka nikiwa freshi. Dengine hapo plot ni yangu naishi rent free. Dengine hapo hatungoji mwisho wa mwezi. Dengine hapo tuseme cheers we made it. Yeah. I see ya wishing for my life ibaki kuwa same. I see ya killing young niggas dreams na hauna shame. Kani shida umeleta kubali and take the blame. Lucky mi nimekucheki na siko hiyo game. Heshimiwa honorable evil one, that's your name. Inakosa wa dreams upate money, power and fame. Giza loser shetani hizo muzako ni lame. Mina manigas will it na hawezi zima wa flame. Praying for the days my bros kubol jukuna pay. Kwa bakia tukichoma J. Mix ya kuomoka niwe DJ. Skizi ya mali piga wera ni kimedi. How we taking it to top ni wase hamko ready. That's why I was meant for you, even cannot blame me. I just wanna get me telling my people we made it. Dengine hapo nitaamka nikiwa freshi. Dengine hapo plot ni yangu naishi rent free. Dengine hapo hatungoji mwisho wa mwezi. Dengine hapo tuseme cheers we made it. Yeah. Pray for the days my bros kubol jukuna pay. Kwa bakia tukichoma J. Mix ya kuomoka niwe DJ. Yeah.
I crave ya. You know you my love, baby. You know you my flavor, baby. Brought that pussy on me, what you really made of? Yeah, we really out here married, we don't ever date, yeah. You the only girl that made me wanna throw my cape on. Don't you listen to the butcher, yeah, they tryna cage us. I ain't faking, I ain't got no belief. You got your heart on my sleeve. Love when I'm going in deep. Love when I'm going repeat. Yeah, you bucking your knees. Then we going to sleep. And then we wake up, chasing paper through the day. You my savior. Yeah, I paid yeah, for you.
Girl, I've been thinking about your body. How I toss you up and kiss you naked. Eat you up, down on the floor. Candlelit, strawberry flavored. Tonight my purpose is to please your body. Show you things I just don't show nobody. Get you wet and dripping, that's my hobby. We both got scars, baby, don't you hide them.
Double cups, girl, we faded. From the flight, now we jaded. Feel you shaking, I know you been waiting. From your voice, that pussy flooded. Damn, love you when you play hard to get. Love you when I tie you on the bed. Conversation that don't work your brain. Eye contact while you give me head. On your walls, that's my name tag. Talking dirty over FaceTime. Booty popping on the baseline. Goddamn.
Girl, I've been thinking about your body. How I toss you up and kiss you naked. Eat you up, down on the floor, baby. Candlelit, strawberry flavor. Tonight my purpose is to please your body. Show you things I just don't show nobody. Get you wet and dripping, that's my hobby. Both got scars, baby, don't you hide them.
I am what you need, yeah. I know you want the feed, yeah. We talking about the seed, yeah. I'ma let you take the lead, tonight you gon' take the sip. The finest wine, you got the grape. You say we just friends, but what's a friend in need when that's a friend indeed? He's into the bush, I must slay this bitch. Pussy soaking, SpongeBob in this bitch. Quick squat, your legs shaking this bitch. Yeah, you flat your hair, I'm pulling that bitch. 3 second man, that's your XC and shit. 3 second man, that's your XC and shit. Only X and know my nigga in this bitch. X my nigga, he the shit. Turn you over, rob you over. You need closure, I need composure. Dig you down, tip you over. Stick you down, that click say game over. Legs up, like queens of a seagull. Boobies got day breeze, need me a D cup. Shit, give me hickeys, you niggas got hiccups. Shit, just give me hit so but no leak up.
Girl, I've been thinking about your body. How I toss you up and kiss you naked. Eat you up, down on the floor, baby. Candlelit, strawberry flavor. Tonight my purpose is to please your body. Show you things I just don't show nobody. Get you wet and dripping, that's my hobby. We both the scars, baby, don't you hide them.
And we are back. That is Xavier Sunday Top Marley and Viking thing right here on the 5 a.m. club, where we have been talking about money. And I was telling you guys, by the way, this year is our year. For all those people who do not save, for all those people who do not invest, I am coming with you guys onto this journey because we need to be able to invest and save. So before the music break, we were talking about the terms that you need to know as an investor when going into the stock market. So the first term that you need to know is dividend payouts. When it comes to trading in shares, one of the key gains to be made is from dividend payouts. Dividends are paid out when a company makes a profit and shares that profit with the shareholders of its stock. There is dividend investing. This is where you invest in stocks solely because those particular stocks pay out huge dividends. In Kenya, stocks that pay huge dividends include British American Tobacco, BAT. In February 2020, BAT announced a dividend payout of 33 and 50 shillings per share. This means that if you owned, let's say, 1,000 shares of the stock, you would be getting a dividend of 33,500, which will be subjected to a 2% brokerage commission, leaving you with a nice 32,830. Can you imagine that? Well, we are here talking about it, and I'm over here educating you guys as I am educating myself. The next thing you need to know is stock appreciation. When your stock appreciates in price up to a certain point, you can decide to sell and make a profit. Let's imagine you have, for example, 1,000 shares that you bought at 2 shillings each, and after some time it trades at 10 shillings. You can decide to sell and make a profit of 7,780 shillings. So this is how it works. You buy 1,000 shares for 2 shillings. That is 2,000 shillings plus broker's fee. And then the total buying price becomes 2,020. Then you sell 1,000 shares for 10 shillings, which is 10,000 plus the broker's fee. The total selling price is 9,800. Now, if an investor had 10,000 shares of this stock, they would make 77,800 just by selling off their shares. In other words, if you have a certain amount of money, you are definitely going to have your broker's commission in there. And depending on how many shares you have and are willing to sell, then you can start investing in stocks. And let me tell you, it is a bit tricky even for me, but I just know that when your stock appreciates in price up to a certain point, you can decide to sell and make a profit. Just imagining that you perhaps have 1,000 shares that you bought at 2 shillings each. Then after some time it trades at 7 shillings. You can decide to sell and make a profit. So it's just dependent on how you see fit to be able to either sell or to just keep it. There is also this term called share splitting. In some cases, a company might decide to share split instead of issuing dividends. For instance, for every 1 share you own, you get 2 or more shares. In 2019, Kenya issued 3 shares for every 1 share held by its stockholders. Now, the benefit of this happening is if in the next few years the company decides to increase its dividend payout, then you are definitely going to end up with some good amount of money. And what I'm going to say is there's an example that I want to be able to give, but it's not coming because this is a term that I was taught just the other day. But anyway, it will come to me. So we are just over here talking about our Kenyan stock market, and I just want to be able to tell you guys what I know, but also you should be able to go out there and also just learn for yourself. And a couple of people are like, okay, there are potential risks that do come with investing. The downside to owning shares is because prices are always going up or down, and it's just dependent on the company. While the investor has no control over the decisions the management makes, I just want you guys to know that you can make money. There are high risks, but you also do need to do your research when it comes to the company that you want to be able to just buy shares from. So please, if you can, do your research and make sure that you know that, you know what, this is the best decision for me and this is what I want to be able to invest in. So there is the CMA. As an investor, it would be important to visit the Capital Markets Authority website. This is the government body that regulates all the firms operating in this industry, and just be able to know what is out there. In 2019, they ran a public awareness campaign where participants could win 5,000 and above to invest in the stock market. So keep an eye on the public education campaigns on their website, because you never know, you could win 5,000 shillings. So just make sure that you go check. That is Capital Markets Authority website. There is trading on the go. Now, some stockbrokers have mobile applications which you can use to trade shares on the go. You can visit any stockbroker and they will provide you with any information at no cost. Now, you also find that some banks have an internal department that deals in shares. For instance, I know KCB Bank has KCB Capital, and NCBA Bank has NCBA Investment Bank, which handles the trading of shares. If you have a bank account with these banks, you could open a CDS account with them at no charge and just start trading. And I always say that you never know until you try, okay? So check your bank if they have such a department, and I'm sure you'd be able to get insight from your bank account as well. Now, finally, on just the stock market that I feel is very important, the NSC has public information sessions where they engage the public on how to buy and sell shares. The prices of all the listed firms are on the website of the NSC. So it is www.nsc.co.ke. The website shows daily figures of how the companies are trading. So make sure that you go check out all that I've been able to mention to you. Juu nimewambia hata kama kuna inflation, trust you me guys, we are gonna win it. We're gonna make it, because the theme of the show is Make It Monday, and I want us to make it financially. So please, if you can, go check out on how to start investing in the Kenyan stock market before it's too late. But you know what? It is also never too late, because you can start from now and as little money as you possibly can. But make sure that you are checking in with what we spoke about earlier, which is knowing your net worth, because once you're able to do that, then you can be like, okay, I can allocate some money somewhere. You also need to remind yourself to budget. Juu wacha nikwambie, hii maisha, kama unachapa sherehe all the time and that's where all your money is going, then trust you me, you are not doing a good job by budgeting. So just make sure that you learn how to be smart about your spending, and you can be able to just create your nice budget that will have your income and your expenses, and make sure that your income exceeds your expenses, because then you will be able to invest. You also need to be able to save money. And I told you, with saving money, you just need to be able to save that money. There is no two-way things about it. You just have to be able to learn what saving method works for you. And then finally, investing, which we have spoken about. I gave you guys a couple of terms, and I also told you guys how you can be able to invest in the Kenyan stock market and just be able to see what is out there. And also, one thing that I did tell you about is investing in money market funds. So please, guys, if you missed the show, I was just doing like a small recap of the things that you need to educate you so that we can be financially literate together. I was telling you guys, for me, I need to start saving. I need to start investing, because there's no way I'm making money and I have so many bills to pay and I have so many things that I need to do. And I'm like, you know what? No, enough is enough. When I went to Java and I was told a chicken pie is 350. Chineke, I said, you know what? This is the time to invest, because there's so much happening and our economy is not doing the best, but I believe that we can be able to do a couple of things just to make sure that we are learning and we are making those steps to level up financially. This is the 5 a.m. Club. I'm your host with the most, Sonia Pinto, making sure that we kickstart this day, this week, the right way.
So hard, blood gushing like a boomerang. I came back to you. Same train, no change, I had to go. Took me a while, but boy, I'm finding I don't need you no more, solo dancing. On my way to the top, sky is breaking, so my label won't fight. Hatuwezi endelea, ulinichezea, can't keep up with you. Got too much to do. Mambo haya mapenzi yanichanganisha. No more love, go hard, moving so hard. boy bye.
Tukule throwback daka twice. Uliniwai nikiwa DJ, sign a rep behind the mic. Niki hustle Joe Mafea, kwenda studio kila night. Nikikopa do kiasi ya kubuy mboga na rice. Tukilala Joe kwa floor, ni mambu tuna fight. Nakumbuka ukini show, tuta make Joe in life. Nakumbuka kila night, tukiomba juu ya life. Tusipandange mabasi Joe, tupandange ma flight. Cheki vile tume make it, mbaka dinga ziko thrice. Kila day na thank God, juniendo li decide. Ile time sikuwa pake, nilikuwa na feature white. Thank you mama for the blessing, juu sahi naishi right. Ile advice uliniwai, imenijenga hadi sahi. Ulinishow kidecide, it's all up in the mind. After iyo effort yote uka decide kucheza side. Now you see the consequence, non-existent in my life.
Hatuwezi endelea, ulinichezea. Can't keep up with you. Got too much to do. Mambo haya mapenzi yanichanganisha. No more love, go hard. Moving so hard, boy bye. Every time you left me, I would call you right back. And every time you hurt me, nearly bring me the I would hold it down, even when you're not around. Give you one too many chances, ended up feeling like it was pointless. Now my heart goes. Nasirudi. Hatuwezi endelea, ulinichezea. Can't keep up with you. Got too much to do. Mambo haya mapenzi yanichanganisha. No more love, go hard. Moving so hard, boy bye.
Oh yeah. It's Bandit. Too tight. Ingine tena. Yeah. Checky. Peaceville. I rep 1-5 mazee. Oh yeah.
I'm getting money, so you was hate.
Damn terrific.
I'm getting money, so you was hate. Plus that he got the good cash, so we wait. They worry about the Paris, that I'm slaying. They know I'm over average, they okay-ish. I'm working over for the block, yeah we racist. I'm open up to no good, I'm open up to no, I'm open up to no, I'm open up to no good. Also, I do what I wanted. Since I was a kid, I was dreaming about $100. She said she like drugs, she got money in her stomach. That shit don't impress me, honestly appalling. Every single day, all I'm chasing is the commas. You ain't getting changed, little bitch, you not Obama. This song ain't about a dumb bitch, I'm not Nirvana. If I needed to change, it was born no Ferrari, I just wanna see right. In the party, all these bitches see me. So I was kinda falling asleep, I just keep going with my demons. You guys give me this flame, hey bitch, I don't need a reach. We moving over Kane, maybe next time you reach. Yo bitch, I had a rain, his bitch, I had a leak. I'm sorry I'm getting money, so you bitches, I don't really smoke, but the plug, we waiting on. And the super bad bitches I've been waiting on. And you guys who about me, I've been racist, so I know I'm over average, they okay, so I know what's no good. Woke up almost to no, woke up almost to no, woke up almost to no good. Woke up, that was next to me wearing lingerie, saying that was so fun. I don't remember what happened, but her neck got choke marks. I don't know who did that, couldn't be me though. Last thing I remember was I think my last sip was soda. To the other side, crack screen phone been blown off. I was telling my friends, sorry I can't show off. I ain't really saying that, who did? Shit. So get the money, so these bitches still hate. And What the fuck they get cash, we been waiting on. They worry about the bad bitch, I was like, damn terrific. Shit, I was just like,
Mickey Records.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey love, kwani hauni miss? Your presence around you go murder my peace. So life yangu iko kwa risk. Najua kuna kitu sisi wote tuna miss like naeza taka revisit, turudie zile vitu basics. Nikumbie ikiwa acoustic, uko mtaani naitagwa daddy long sticks. Naonaga vitu sexy and I know that you correct me. Yeah, mi sipendi sana kesi. Come kiss and caress me. Shake it for me. In the morning, you aiming on me. Niko na feeling ya kuseti. Shake it for me. In the morning, you aiming on me. Niko na feeling ya kuseti.
I chase her demons. She gave opinions. Ati yo diamond gino. I love me na act like she know. Sinti man, vipi man, titi man. Neza kupea kuki kinsi man. 1, 2, 3, yeke balance, pressure, balance, piga, kalance, swikwa, galang, darang, majuang, natiang, weka, na chance. Chiko, chuma iko riko, twende ni kushike na mafito. Napendanga vitu kama izo, vitu kama ido, vitu kama mido.
I'm gonna shake it for you. In the morning, aiming on you. Niko na feeling ya kuseti. Shake it for you. In the morning, aiming on you. Niko na feeling ya kuseti. Bad girl inna the area, na nikishika down wanna steriana. You like the way vile mi ufanya. Cocktail ya msupa na marijuana. Sikajifanya mi sipendi shada, kwanza nikiwa low. Na unapenda sana nikikuchanganya. Let me to drop it low. Nikishikilia mini, you see me go down chini. Na utadhani mini jini, I make a wish baby ni mimi. Nikishikilia mini, you see me go down chini. Na utadhani mini jini, so make a wish baby ni mimi.
Naonaga vitu sexy and I know that you correct me. Yeah, mi sipendi sana kesi. Come kiss and caress me. Shake it for me. In the morning, you aiming on me. Niko na feeling ya kuseti. Shake it for me. In the morning, you aiming on me. Niko na feeling ya kuseti.
Hey, Manyemudze Mata
It's a TK2 production.
Nikibana ungarara, nizike karakara. Kala shakala, shakulola nyuma hapana. Kupalando kumanya hakutalala, kishonda manya kukala hasara. Si hasara ni mazachaga kiza, lamtana unda ngala. Kupangana kukala ni tofauti, simanya kalo unanipata. Unadima kupangana vika koseka, kaimanisha ukaha. Unadima kutanga na vika kosa kuwa kata ukatoka. Baha kukala na imani, mana matarajio gana banda. Akili ni here mlala, ukihumira vinafaha. Mlalo na mbosa vika hana nyubwe sa vitanda vitekana vinjisha mana. Umira akili na maana, kala kuihumira ndo haria hanyubwe ya kitando na ihumira kuzalaga. Simanya kalo unanipata. umenipata kwanza nzanza tonzi na kuvula kunaza piga manga usilole baga ishi bila kuhalana lakalo na vima la bene gagada akiba yike sana tohari hakunzanza tonzi na kuvula kunaza.
Every morning I speak blessings in a jibe positive I will make it negativity separated mino kalana zifurahisha daily nazifurahisha daily nazifurahisha daily nazifurahisha daily mino kalana zifurahisha daily
penye nia pana njia fuzahangira nia yehunku kusababisha ngira ni ii shughuli kuishulikira tabia mbiu shughuli ni gonyoza tukirwa kumbatia maishaga kwako zihenze mwenyeko furahia baraka za kwako takala nchacheko zifundishe kuzipara zigweregweje moyowo ariche maneno uriho ukala una shida were mahiko bino kihisho makupangire maisha uzipara hana vipimo mavoye ugbe makwache fauna visho angine mapambe zikirwa ni wakati kuishi visho kwanza nzanza tonzi na kuvula kunaza piga manga usilole baga ishi bila kuhalana lakalo na vima la bene gagada akiba yike sana tohari hakunzanza tonzi na kuvula kunaza.
Every morning I speak blessings in a jibe positive I will make it negativity separated mino kalana zifurahisha daily nazifurahisha daily nazifurahisha daily nazifurahisha daily mino kala nazifurahisha daily
That is Hitmaker 2K2 and Regan Dandy playing right here in the 5 a.m. club. It is now 8:12, and about that time we get into the news and find out what has been happening in Kenya. Kalonzo, Azimio ready for bipartisan talks, only if in good faith. Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka has said that the Azimio La Umoja One coalition is ready to take part in bipartisan talks with Kenya Kwanza if only the talks are in good faith. Speaking in a church service in Machakos County on Sunday, the Azimio co-principal said they were committed to the talks, but the Kenya Kwanza team was hiding something. Tanzania announces stricter measures as dollar shortage looms. Barely a couple of months after Tanzania's President Samia Suluhu boldly stated that the country was in a good economic state, it is now starting to appear like she spoke too soon and may just be forced to swallow her words. Tough times for elderly Kenyans amid Inua Jamii stipend delays. Thousands of elderly persons are facing starvation following delays in the distribution of the Inua Jamii monthly government stipend. The elders say they last received the monthly stipend at the beginning of the year. In Tambaya village, Mukurwe, Ini, Nyeri County, we visited the homes of Mary Wanjiru, who had just come from the hospital. Now, this is in, and they are saying that a couple of families in the area are not doing very well as of now. Kiambu leaders renew calls for one man, 1 shilling budget ratio. Leaders and residents of Kiambu County have reignited the 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling national resource sharing formula which they insist holds key solutions to poor allocation of funds to highly populated constituencies that have been getting raw deals. Ruto warns MPs against shooting down finance bill. With the National Assembly scheduled to deliberate the controversial financial bill when it resumes its sittings this week, President William Ruto yesterday heightened a charm offensive to push for the proposals that have put his government on the receiving end. Gachagwa's threat to MPs ahead of finance bill debate. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is seemingly spewing threats to members of parliament ahead of the scheduled tabling of the controversial Finance Bill 2023. The DP, while speaking in Narok on Sunday, said MPs opposing the bill should not ask for development funds from the government. Wamalwa hints at return of street demos over finance bill standoff. Former Defense Cabinet Secretary C.S. Eugene Wamalwa has subtly announced the resumption of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition protests if the Finance Bill 2023 is not revised. While addressing a crowd in Budalangi, Wamalwa, who attended the homecoming of the area member of parliament, Raphael Wanjala, noted that the proposed bill would cause a financial strain to Kenyans already struggling to survive the lean times. Arrogance and chest thumping, Kenyans react to Gachagwa's finance bill remarks in Kitui. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is under fire from a section of Kenyans over his recent remarks that the Finance Bill 2023 will pass despite a fierce opposition from the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition. Speaking in Kitui when the president was there over a fundraising at St. Charles Lawanga Boys Secondary School on Saturday, Gachagua said the Kenya Kwanza administration is not worried because they have the numbers in the National Assembly to ensure the bill sails through. Drop entire budget and redraft another, Azimio tells Ruto. Azimio la Umoja One has demanded the withdrawal of the Finance Bill 2023 in its entirety, accusing President William Ruto's administration of imposing punitive taxes on Kenyans. In a statement read by Minority Leader Opiyo Wandayi at a press conference, the coalition demanded the Kenya Kwanza administration come up with fresh budget proposals that do not further burden citizens already struggling with the high cost of maize flour, sugar, fuel, school fees, and electricity. Gore's time is up. Tusker coach Robert Matano has remained confident that his side will be crowned FKF Premier League champions despite rivals Gor Mahia breathing behind their neck in the race for the local title. Mathare United will survive relegation despite KCB defeat, says Omondi. Mathare United coach Collins Korea Omondi is confident they will survive the FKF Premier League relegation by winning their remaining 3 matches of the season. That has been the news, and now you are updated with what has been happening in Kenya. It is now 8:20 a.m. Time to get back to the new music happening and being released in Kenya.
still and know that He is God. Be still, my troubled soul. Find rest in the arms of love. Hide beneath the shadow. Be still and know that He is God. Be still, my troubled soul. Cast every fear aside. Lay all down at His feet. Quiet every voice of doubt. Listen to Him sing songs of deliverance. Be still and know. Be still and know that He is God.
Be still and know that He is God. Be still, my restless soul. Find rest in the arms of love. Hide beneath the shadow. Be still and know that He is God. Be still, my restless soul. Cast every fear aside. Lay all down at His feet. Quiet every voice of doubt. Listen to Him sing songs of deliverance. Listen to Him sing songs of deliverance. Songs of the second chance. Songs of heaven's romance. He's singing over you songs of deliverance and songs of the second chance and songs of heaven's romance. He's singing over you, so just be still.
Across the room, I know you care like I care for you. I know you want me, and I want you too. The flashing lights excite my eyes. The beat of your heart makes me realize we belong together, and that's no lie. Oh, 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 oh.
Now, I just saw something on Twitter that I had to just pause the music kidogo. Yani, it is quite crazy because we were talking about money and how we're gonna be able to invest. Wacha nikwambie. So, if you make 50,000 shillings, and yet I'm not even sure. These taxes. So you get 50,000 shillings. That's your kasalo. That's your income. So you have 50,000 shillings. So with all the taxes and everything that's happening in this country, so there you have your monthly relief, which is 2,400, your taxable income, then you have your NHIF, your NSSF, your housing levy. So you take home, after all these deductions, 29,192. That's your monthly budget that's happening. And yani hata sielewi. Then you have rent. Let's say you live in a 1 bedroom, or even a 1 bedroom in Eastlands. Rent is 10,000. So that's a 1 bedroom house in Islando. Then you have electricity, you have fuel, then you have bus fare. Basi. Then you're gonna go down to food. Kona unga, let's say sugar, bread, cooking oil, airtime. Just those items for the food. Your total deductions will be 24,054. So your take home after your deductions, si ulikuwa na your 29,000. Alafu sasa you have to pay your rent, your electricity, then your food. You are remaining with 5,138 shillings. Yani that's your money just for hata sherehe kweli unaweza enda. It is crazy. So I've just seen this and it is insane because wacha nikwambie, it is tough times, but it is okay because with the 101 financial literacy class that we just had, I am sure that we shall be making money. Anyway, just had to stop and look into that because somebody just posted that and I was quite intrigued by it. Lakini, it is okay. We shall invest our money. We shall save our money. Let's get back to the music.
But I know that what we feel is true. You love me, and I love you too. Even though people talk, you and I will make it work. Wait and see. Wait and see. Oh, 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 oh.
That is Secret Admirer by Chris Adwar, playing right here on the 5 a.m. club. And it is about that time I have to love and leave you. It is 8:30 a.m. and I hope, as much as I was teaching you guys about financial literacy, that at least we got something out of it. I know I did because I was learning alongside you guys. It is Make It Monday. I hope that you guys got to make it this week. Wishing you nothing but an amazing week filled with blessings, prosperity, abundance, good health, good wealth. It has been an amazing show. I shall catch you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place, but with a different topic, of course. course, and maybe a guest even. So make sure that you keep it Radio 254. After me is Morning with Russ. Then you have Open Up with Cami. We got so many shows lined up for you guys till midnight. So make sure that you just stay tuned. Tell a friend to subscribe. And before I leave, I want to tell you guys about our event. Yeah! Radio 254 is going to be having another event on the 1st of July. I'm super excited. It is an open mic night. It's going to be happening 1st of July. And we want to be able to give this platform to all the creatives out there. If you're a musician, if you're a comedian, if you're a poet, if you can perform on the mic, we are giving you a chance to be able to do so. Now, you can be able to sign up if you want to be able to perform. Kama unataka kukuja and just enjoy the good vibes, then you can definitely be able to buy your ticket. Now, tickets are 1,254. And the beauty about the ticket is that it is redeemable for a beer, and not just any beer. 254 craft beer. It will be happening at the 254 Brewing and Co. place in Delta Towers, Kama Hamjui. It's happening at Delta Towers 254 Breweries. If you have not been, well, try it out. If it's your first time, come through, come and enjoy. And we shall be having 2 amazing performers. We shall be having Njeri and Lil Mina, who are gonna be our closers. So can you imagine just performing alongside them? Like, how incredible is that gonna be? Just knowing that, and yeah, I shared this stage with Njeri and Lil Mina. Yo, it's just gonna be vibes, pondy vibes. So make sure that you go buy yourself a ticket, or buy your friend a ticket, or if you know somebody who would love to perform, we are definitely having you guys sign up through our website. And yeah, just stay tuned for, more, because we have more in store for you guys. Keep it Radio 254, keep it Kenyan. This is Radio 254, the only radio station that exclusively plays Kenyan music, showcases Kenyan content. So you guys do have an amazing Monday and do have an amazing start to your week. Keep it Kenyan.